My parents ruined my engagement surprise and wedding dress reveal. I'm heartbroken. I'm in a long-distance relationship. My fiancé lives in England and I'm in the US. We visit each other as often as we can, me going there for weeks at a time, and him coming here for shorter visits. When he was planning to propose, he asked for my parents' blessing in March 2024. A week later, my dad casually mentioned that he'd be proposing in December. I was crushed. I had wanted it to be a surprise, something to wonder about, to be excited for. My mom just brushed off my feelings, calling me dramatic for not assuming it would happen at Christmas when both families were together. My dad apologized later, but my mom never backed down. She made me feel like I was stupid for being upset. Since then, wedding planning has just felt like a chore. Every happy moment seems to get overshadowed. Fast forward to now, my fiancé is visiting for a week. We're all sitting in the living room when my mom suddenly blurts out, "Have you picked up your veil yet?" Right in front of him. He smiled kindly and said, "Oh, you're wearing a veil," trying not to show how upset he knew I'd be. We had both agreed we wanted everything about the dress to be a surprise. I asked my mom, as calmly as I could, not to mention anything else about the dress. No shoes, no veil, nothing. She rolled her eyes and walked off. About 10 minutes later, she mumbled a half-hearted apology. "Sorry, OP." I answered, "It's fine. I'm used to it." She stormed off and locked herself in her room. Later, we talked. I explained that it's not just about the veil or the engagement being spoiled, it's that nothing has felt special. Every moment has been tainted. I told her how unsupported and alone my fiancé and I have felt. At first, she seemed apologetic. But then she said, "Only a handful of things have happened. I feel like you're looking for things to be upset about." That broke me. I told her I wasn't looking for anything. These things just kept happening. I explained that every time we tried to be excited, something else went wrong, and it was exhausting. She shrugged and said she didn't want to deal with it anymore. At this point, I realize I've been trying to include someone who doesn't care to be included. After my fiancé leaves for England, I'm seriously considering eloping when I visit him in May. We already paid for the venue and photographer, so maybe we'll just have a small reception instead of the full ceremony. It's not really about the veil. It's about the constant thoughtlessness, the invalidation, and feeling like we've been alone in what should have been one of the happiest times of our lives.